Coach Maiden here. Today I want to talk about the 3 types of insurance every African needs when you live in the diaspora, especially in Canada. The first one I want to talk about is term policies. The reason for a term policy is cheap, but it comes for a term. So it comes in 10, 20, 30 years. The reason for this is because if you're a person who is still building wealth and you're in Canada and you have responsibilities, you have family, but you still need that coverage to make sure that if something happens to you prematurely, there's going to be money moving from you to your kids. So when we look at this, for a 35-year-old female having $1 million worth of insurance with 50K critical illness, this is going to cost about $65 a month. It's very cheap and affordable. So this is for someone who's building and who want to be able to make sure that they have that insurance in the long run if something happens to them. The next insurance I'm going to talk about is permanent policy. Permanent policy is for someone who is financially stable. You have a little bit of cash flow, you're not struggling financially, you literally have some investments you're literally running, and this coverage is for life. So what it means is that you have this coverage until 100 years old. So it's a little bit expensive because this could be a UL, a universal life insurance, or a whole life insurance. So when we look at a 35-year-old female for this policy with a critical illness of $50,000, bundling up with a term policy as well to kind of give you that coverage, when you need it. It will cost about $200 a month. When you're 65 though, the policy is going to give you cash value. So you're going to have money you can access while you're still here. So you don't have to die to actually be able to go and grab money from this policy. And then the final one is final expense insurance. This is for the elderly. So if you have a mom, a brother, who's a little bit older, and you know that these people at some point, they want their body to be sent back home. Final expense insurance is what you need. And let me explain a little bit about this. Final expense insurance is different from these two. This pays out from 24 to 48 hours from the time the person passes. And when we look at a 65-year-old male, and let's say they have $20,000 worth of insurance, they'll be paying anywhere about $67 a month if they're healthy. The purpose for this, guys, is for you to be educated and understand which insurance should I be getting with where you are in life, whether you're building wealth, whether you're studying, whether you have aging parents. But the thing is, we don't want to see a lot of GoFundMe going up because we can actually look at solutions for every single person, whether you have a condition or not, there is something for you. So, I want to educate and go out there and making sure that you know the information. I'm Coach Maiden. Follow me on all social media platforms so that you can get this amazing information. Thank you.